Hello everyone. So welcome to your own channel that is named as Mathematics by Romina. So today I'm very excited because today I'm going to explain you a chapter which is based on your term 2 syllabus, and in one video I'm going to complete this chapter as per the CBSE boards. Okay, so yes, you can say that all your objective and subjective questions are going to belong to this one particular video. So what all is left? You are just going to left with your case based questions, and for that I'm going to make some of the other videos, but in today I'm going to cover your objective as well as subjective. I'm going to cover these two topics. That means that surely today you are going to score 4 marks out of your total marks in CBSE boards. So be attentive, be active, because in one video full chapter is going to be complete, plus I'm not going to make it a early base video. It is just going to be a quick overall view of all the formulas, all the concept you have in your quadratic equations. And don't worry, whatever doubt you have, just write on the comments below and I'm going to give you the answer. So let's start. Let's not waste time. I'm not here to waste your times. We are just here to learn, to understand the concept and to clear the paper. So let's start with it. So first, what is the first topic? Factorization method. I hope that you have must watch my first introduction video. The introduction video is very important, because by that you will be able to link your quadratic equation in your real life situations. So firstly, let me just give you a brief introduction. What is quadratic equation? It should be of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. That should be the form of your quadratic equations. Okay. Now understand your factorization method. We have two methods generally. One is middle term splitting and the second one is your quadratic formula. So if I tell you your exercise 4.2 is based on middle term splitting only, but yes, this actually belongs to your class 9th, and as it is of class 9th, in class 10th board paper, it is very rare chance that it is going to come in your paper. So I'm just going to take one most common example of this exercise so that your concept got clear. Normally CBSE tried to ask a difficult question from this chapter, as it's belonged from your previous class. So that difficult question is, that is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Now why it is difficult? Because many students can't unable to understand this root 2, that how we can split or how we can solve the value of root 2 or something. So they usually leave such questions, but yes, it is very simple in middle term splitting, because we know that by doing the product of two numbers and by doing the sum of two numbers, we want that two integers should be included. So firstly, सबसे पहले हम लोग यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे रूट 2 एंड 5 रूट 2 को. सो दैट इज योर रूट 2 इंटू 5 रूट 2. सो यहाँ से मेरे पास कितनी वैल्यू आ जाएगी? रूट 2 इंटू रूट 2 इज गोइंग टू गिव यू 2 एंड 5 into 2 is going to give you 10. Clear? And now I want my sum as 7. So now I need to find my two integers. So please think that which two integers can satisfy the condition whose sum is 7 and whose product is 10. A very simple question. अगर आप observe करते हैं तो 5 and 2 only, अगर आप इनका सम करेंगे तो आपको 7 रिजल्ट मिल जाएगा, और अगर आप इनको मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो आपको 10 मिल जाएगा. That means you can just write root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Simple. I have just split this 7x in two integers. Now please focus. Yes. So now if you observe, मैं यहाँ से और यहाँ से कुछ कॉमन लूंगी एंड इससे और इससे कुछ कॉमन लूंगी, जैसे कि रूट 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 2x प्लस 5x प्लस 5 रूट 2 इक्वल्स टू 0. तो क्या करते हैं, इन दोनों में से कुछ कॉमन ले लेते हैं, दैट इज रूट 2x कॉमन लेते हैं. तो जैसे ही मैंने √2x कॉमन लिया तो मेरे पास क्या बचेगा, यहाँ से मेरे पास x आया, प्लस यहाँ से मैंने √2x कॉमन लिया तो x तो मेरे पास खत्म हो गया और यहाँ पे √2 बचा, प्लस यहाँ से मैंने 5 कॉमन लिया एंड मेरे पास यहाँ क्या बचेगा, दैट इज 5 प्लस √2 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. नाउ जस्ट डू वन थिंग, टेक दिस एंड दिस ऑल्सो कॉमन. सो जैसे ही मैंने इसको कॉमन लिया, व्हाट आई एम लेफ्ट विद, आई एम लेफ्ट विद √2x प्लस 5 equals to 0. But I have to still obtain the value of x by middle term splitting. So just x plus √2 is equals to 0 or √2x plus 5 is equals to 0. So ये आपको क्या आंसर दे देगा, ये आपको आंसर देगा that is x is equals to minus √2 or x equals to minus 5 upon √2. Now many of you say that ma'am should we have to rationalize it, so it's totally up to you. If you want you can rationalize it, otherwise you can leave your answer over here as well. There is no issue in this. Okay, so this was a very small example of your middle term splitting. I know ये मैंने सबसे difficult example लिया है of your exercise 4.2 because क्लास 9th का टॉपिक था. नॉर्मली CBSE बोर्ड इसका डिफिकल्ट वर्जन ही आपको देगा. ओके, सो देयर इज नो यूज ऑफ डूइंग अ इजी वर्जन व्हेन वी नो दैट यस डिफिकल्ट ही आना है, तो प्रैक्टिस द डिफिकल्ट वर्जन ओनली बिकॉज आई एक्सपेक्ट दैट यस whosoever is watching my video has cleared this class, therefore must be able to do this question as well. Still if you have any doubt कि मैम ये कैसे solve होता है, write in the comments below and I will make another video to clear this concept because जो और अच्छे बच्चे हैं जो इंटेलिजेंट है उनका टाइम वेस्ट ना हो. Moving towards your quadratic formula, now what it says that if your quadratic formula is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then to find the value of x the formula is minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now this is the formula for your quadratic formula. That means if any of the equation is of this form, then you can just substitute the value of a, b and c और आप इन तीनों की वैल्यू लेके इसके अंदर सब्सिट्यूट कर दो और आपके पास आपकी वैल्यू ऑफ x मिल जाएगी. बहुत ही इजी सा क्वेश्चन हो गया, करेक्ट. So let's take any of the simplest example to solve it further on. So if I want, can I take a very simple example, that is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. सबसे पहले try to compare, सबसे पहले what you have to do, that is you have to just compare this equation with this equation to obtain the value of a, b and c. So if you observe, your a is equals to 2, your b is equals to minus 7 and your c is equals to 3. Try to substitute these values in this formula. So यहाँ से मुझे क्या मिलेगा, that is x is equals to minus b, that is minus 7 plus minus square root of now b square. What is b square? Minus 7 का square minus 4 into a is your 2 and c is your 3 upon what we have 2 into a. So what is your a? If you observe, your a is 2. Now इसे simplify कर देते हैं, plus minus minus है, so it will be plus minus square root of now minus 7 square, that is going to be equals to your 49 minus, now if you observe 4 into 2 that is your 8 and 8 into 3 that is your 24. Okay, so that would be 24 upon 4. बस इसको simplify कर दो, आंसर आएगा that is 7 plus minus 49 minus, I'm just solving it over here. According to me, everyone must be able to do that because it is going to be 49 minus 24, that is 25, that is going to be 5. So 7 plus minus 5 upon 4, just simplify this, that is x is equals to 7 plus 5 upon 4 or x is equals to 7 minus 5 upon 4. Now if you observe, by this 7 plus 5 that is your 12 upon 4 and 12 upon 4 is equals to 3, or if you observe 7 minus 5 that is 2, 2 upon 4 is 1 by 2. So the answer is x is equals to 3 and 1 by 2 and that is your answer. A very simple question. If any of you have a problem in this method, you can just simply try to solve by using quadratic formula. You will find that yes, the calculation is quite simpler, but if you get something in square root and that is a huge number, then it is going to be more complicated, and that's why I would suggest that yes, everyone should know both the methods. Moving towards the further part. Now, what we have to do? So if you observe, the next formula is find the roots of the quadratic equation 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equals to 0 by applying the quadratic formula. Now our equation is given to me and I just have to find my roots. A very simple question. Try to solve it as well, and I would advise that each and every student is going to solve along with me. So take out your books, notebooks, and let's try to solve together. Okay, so firstly tell me the value of a, b and c. So a is 4, b is 4 root 3 and c is 3. Very nice. If any of you get the same answer, I'm proud of you, my child. You are very nearby to your success. Okay, so x is equals to minus b. That is, okay, let me write the formula as well, because I think many of you must be not remembering the formula till now. So that was the formula. Now just substitute the values. Minus 4 root 3 plus minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into 3 upon 2 into 4. Try to solve it. So minus 4 root 3 plus minus square root of 4 root 3 square. That is 4 into 4 is 16, 16 into 3 is 48, minus 48 upon 8. So now if anyone can simply observe, so you can say that this is going to be equals to your 0, and now when you got it equals to 0, that means that now I can just write it as minus 4 root 3 plus minus 0 will not make any sense, because it will be remain as it is only, equals to 8. That would be minus 4 root 3 upon 8, and now this is going to give you, cancel these both, minus root 3 upon 2. So that means now we know that as the power was 2, so a quadratic equation has two roots. So you can just write that a quadratic equation has two roots, and here two roots are equal since it is equals to 0. Uh, how I come to know that yes, it has equal roots? Because this answer I can only give you in your exercise 4.4, because this is a question based on 4.3 only. So you can simply say that it has two roots. So therefore x is equals to minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2, and that was your answer. Moving towards next. Find the roots of the quadratic equation, this by applying the quadratic formula. That is going to be your homework. So that is going to be your homework. I just want that my students are surely going to give this answer in the chat box. Okay. Moving next, find the roots of the quadratic equation, this. Now this is quite lengthy, and this question belongs to your NCERT only. Try to solve it as well. Firstly, I'm going to solve this equation. So let's start with your answer. That is 1 upon x plus 4 minus 1 upon x minus 7 is equals to 11 upon 30. Take the LCM and try to solve it. So x plus 4 into x minus 7, cross multiply by taking the LCM. X minus 4 minus x minus 4, that is equals to 11 upon 30. That is not exactly cross multiplication, we all know that, but yes, जिस बच्चे को एलसीएम लेने में प्रॉब्लम होती हो तो बस एलसीएम लिया दोनों नंबर्स का, इसको यहाँ पे लिख दिया, इसको यहाँ पे लिख दिया. ओके, एक्स एंड एक्स कैंसिल, माइनस 11 अपॉन x plus 4 into x minus 7, that is equals to 11 upon 30. 11 be cancelled, so what we are left with, minus 30 is equals to, multiply. Okay, now start multiplying them also. So x square minus 7x plus 4x minus 28, and from here I can simply get my equation as x square minus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. I got this as my equation, and now I simply know that yes, I can just use my formula. What was my formula? X equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now start substituting your values. My a was 1, my b was minus 3, and my c was 2. So I think now my student must be excited that yes ma'am, we even remember the formula, we even remember that yes, we have to obtain the value of a, b and c, and now we just have to substitute the values in this. Great. Now I think that yes, you are finding that yes, it's quite simple to understand this. So x is equals to, now minus 3 plus minus, that is minus 3 ka square minus 4 into 2 into 1 will remain as it is upon 2 into 1. That would be 3 plus minus 9 minus 8 upon 2, that is going to be your 3 plus minus root 1 upon 2. Now you know ki we can just solve it like that only, because root 1 is going to be 1 only. So 3 plus minus 1 upon 2, and now I think every student can solve it himself or herself, that is 2 and 1, and this is going to be your answer. A very simple question and a quick question. I have moved this because I think it's a basic calculation and every class 10 student can do at least a basic calculation of this much. Okay, moving further on. Now this comes to your exercise 4.4. Now you can see that how I am moving with exercise to exercise, and don't worry, after this I'm going to bring some of the objective questions as well, which is going to be very entertaining for you all. So don't worry about that. Okay, and just 5 more minutes and I'm going to over this chapter. Interesting? Great. So now the formula for solving the quadratic equation, we have already done this. Now always remember that b square minus 4ac, this is also called as your discriminant. Okay, whenever your discriminant is greater than 0, in that case it has real and distinct root. Distinct roots means different roots. Whenever your b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then your roots are real and equal. That's why I said you that when I got it equals to 0, I can simply say that yes, the roots are real and equal. Clear now? So therefore the roots are real and equal. And whenever it has less than 0, then the roots are not real. That means it has imaginary roots, and it is your concept of class 11. So I'm not going to discuss anything of class 11th over here. Okay. Now move towards your exercise, and I'm going to tell you that how we are going to use it. Find the nature of the roots. That means from these three, from these three I have to find that whether the roots are real and distinct, real and equal, and not real. So I have to answer these 3 questions, and according to that I am going to tell the nature of the roots, and then I have to find the real roots, whatever the value is. So first 3 parts are there. This is your question number 1 of exercise 4.4. I'm just going to solve this second part, and this first part and third part is going to be your homework. So let's note down your second part, that is 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. So firstly, to find the nature of roots, we have to find the value of your d, that is discriminant, that is equals to b square minus 4ac. So firstly, compare your equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 to obtain the value of a, b and c. So if you observe, x square है, यहाँ पे भी x square है, तो कोफिशिएंट क्या हो गया a, that is x square का कोफिशिएंट क्या होगा, a होगा, and that is equals to your 3. b is equals to minus 4 root 3 and c is equals to 4. Please substitute this value in this formula. तो यहाँ से मुझे मिलेगा minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into 3 into 4. Try to solve it out. 4 into 4, 16. 16 into root 3, that is your 48. Okay, so 48 minus, यहाँ पे भी कितना आएगा, that is your 48 only. So 48 minus 48, and this is going to be equals to 0. And as you got that it is equals to 0, so therefore our roots is going to be equal. So I can just write, hence the quadratic equation has two equal roots, two equal real roots, you can say. Okay, it's always better to mention the word real. It's always better. Okay, so now you can just write, now you can just find the roots as well. That is, x is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now since you know that the value of this is equals to 0, so now you don't have to do anything, just try to put all the others values and you will get your answer. So x is equals to, now what was your b? If I observe, that means your b was 4 root minus 4 root 3, so minus 4 root 3 plus minus 0 leaves as it is, and 0 and upon 2 into 3. So you are going to be left with 4 root 3 upon 6. Simplify it further on. So I am left with 2 root 3 upon 3. If you want, you can say simplify it further on as well. हम root 3 और 3 को cancel करेंगे तो हमारे पास आएगा 2 upon root 3. So that means हमारे जो roots होंगे that is going to be 2 upon root 3, and equal roots है तो हम उसको 2 बार लिख देंगे. ठीक है, and that is going to be your answer. Moving towards next. Now this is your question number 2. A very important question. Normally CBSE आजकल objective type में especially ये वाला question ज़्यादा देता है. So let's check it how to solve it. Find the value of k for which of the following quadratic equation so that they have two equal roots. Now the condition is given me is of two equal roots, and when the condition is of equal roots, that means that you just have to use one condition in which your d is equals to 0. That means your b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Okay, great. Now clear that whenever it is given to you as that it has equal roots, that means your that discriminant is equals to 0. So therefore b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. ताकि मुझे क्या मिल जाए, ताकि मैं यहाँ से अपनी k की वैल्यू इजीली निकाल सकूं. सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले a, b और c की वैल्यू निकालेंगे. So firstly compare your equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. तो if I observe, मेरा a क्या है, a is 2, b is k and my c is 3. प्लीज इन सारी वैल्यूज को प्लीज सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो यहाँ पर. तो क्या जाएगा, k का स्क्वायर माइनस 4 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. So this implies k square is equals to, just bring all this over that side, 4 into 2 into 3. So now if you observe what it's going to be equals to, that is k square is equals to 4 into 2 is your 8 and 8 into 3 is 24. Now इसको simplify कर देते हैं. So k that is equals to plus minus that is going to be 2 root 6, and that is your answer. So therefore I can write that my k is equals to 2 root 6 and minus 2 root 6. Great, easy. So that was your full chapter of quadratic equation. A very simple chapter it was. There was nothing difficult in this. And yes, don't worry, I'm going to bring some of the objective question plus case based questions. So I'm going to bring top 5 objective questions and top 2 case studies, so that I can quickly complete that task also, and then we can move on the other chapter. So don't worry, in some in 2 or 3 days I'm going to bring your 5 main important MCQs and 2 case studies. So thank you so much. Thank you my viewers to be totally supportive. I know that I'm not that much regular in my videos, but I promise you that from now I'm going to be regular. I'm trying to be regular on YouTube. And don't worry, we are going to bang on again on YouTube, and now I'm going to complete your term 2 syllabus class 10th in this YouTube channel for sure. Thank you so much. Please stay at home, stay safe, and keep learning through my channel or from any other sources which you are loving. Thank you so much. Bye bye my viewers. Bye bye you all. Thank you.